Today we are scientifically comparing real-time analyzer, same spot, same room, the Yamaha NS-10s with the Avantone CLA-10s.
We are going to tell you, what we heard, what we think. The story I was told was that...
Welcome to Unfiltered Pixel Pro Audio's weekly show. Today we are scientifically comparing the Yamaha NS-10s with the Avantone CLA-10s. We have literally put a microphone in front of them and tested both at the different times.
Brought up a real-time analyzer.
Real-time analyzer.
With a measurement microphone.
Same microphone, same spot, same room,
And then
same
we also
music.
used our ears. And at the end,
Yes.
we are going to tell you what we heard, what we think. But I think the real-time analyzer is to kind of like show you.
Yeah, so here's some footage of that.
The Yamaha NS-10s are infamous. So tell me why quickly, these are studio standard staples.
Okay, people, tell me in the comments below if I'm wrong or right about this.
Yes.
The story I was told on my way up through the studio ranks was that in the 80s or 90s or sometime before I was recording,
1880s.
What Yamaha did, what I was told, is that they sent a bunch of NS-10s to studios for free all over the world to try to get them into studios and get people using them. And somehow, I don't know if that's the truth or if that's just one of those old wives' tales, but somehow they became the studio standard for studio monitors. You will find them in every studio. Still to this day, everybody uses them.
I'm pretty sure that's not true.
Well, that's what I was told.
We'll see in the comments. I've heard a different story.
What was your story?
One of the more famous mix engineers, I cannot remember his name.
Lord LG?
No, this was in the 80s. There was this recording studio that all these guys would use, and one of the mix engineers there would bring his Yamaha bookshelf speakers to test on and make sure it translates. He ended up using them all the time because all the mixes translated really well, and people were like, "Why are you using those? They're like cheap."
So it's an accident.
I bet you there are like 100 stories like this out there. Tell us your story, please.
Yeah, we
need to know.
I'm interested
because I've never heard that one before.
Basically,
I'm pretty sure that's not true.
We'll see.
It's maybe they're both true.
Or maybe
he got them for free.
Maybe they're both false.
Yeah.
First of all, if these are being used for bookshelf speakers,
that's what they are.
I know, but
that's what they are. That's that's why you even today on Reverb, you see millions of these things on there from Japan being exported to the United States because Americans want them, and they're the old ones that people were using for bookshelf speakers. Those were the original NS-10s usually, not the NS-10Ms.
And these are good because for the lay person or people that don't know, they sound like crap. And they're very.
But once you start using them, you start to love them. You really do.
No. But they don't sound great for just general listening. They're literally for referencing.
I love to listen to things on them. I do.
Because
I know everybody says they sound like crap, but you just
I'm not using it as a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
And then you put your favorite record on, or what CD or MP3, whatever people are doing these days. And it's just like, okay, I really like hearing this on these speakers. I don't know why.
Sure.
They're very mid-rangey and kind of honky sounding, but for whatever reason, they translate super well on other speakers.
Yeah.
And they're used for mixing. They're used to fine tune a record, so that it can translate to everything.
Okay, so what's the problem? What happened, David? What did Yamaha do to us all?
They stopped making them.
They stopped making the things.
In 1987,
and the story I heard on that was that the trees that they used to make the cones they were running out of trees or something, or there was some issue with getting the pulp.
In Japan, there was like running out of trees.
And I heard that was false, actually. Like I heard that story.
You probably heard it from me.
Well, I heard it from a lot of people. It's on all over Gear Sluts too.
Okay, well, why did Yamaha discontinue them if they're the most popular studio speaker in the world?
I think they just didn't want to be known for that anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe that's not
They
true.
make jet skis. You know, they make everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Diversify.
Well, regardless, if I'm right and it was the pulp, and I shouldn't say I'm right, but if it's the pulp, well, clearly Avantone figured something out.
Yeah.
They paired with Chris Lord-Alge, famous producer, engineer. They got together and they said, we're going to reissue this in our own fashion.
And we're going to try to make an exact copy, not exact, but as close as possible to the sound. Yes. They updated the I/O on the back a little bit, but other than that, it's like an exact copy.
And there's one there, and this is the Yamaha, and that's the Avantone.
Yeah, so I have a pair of vintage NS-10s with older cones, and then the CLA-10s had new cones. So what are your thoughts? Like, let's just get right into it.
Yeah, we put them up against each other. We measured them. We listened to them for a while, each of us.
We
in
listened to
different
them
spots.
before we did the sound analyzer.
Yes.
Because we just wanted to know what these measurement instruments said first.
Yeah.
So what was your reaction? We can we'll all get a chance here.
Okay. My reaction was that I thought they sounded. I was really surprised at how close it was. I didn't think it was going to be close at all. I really thought they were going to sound a lot different. So I was really pleasantly surprised at how close it was. They're not exactly the same, but we had them set up like this, and we still do. But I was listening to music I know really well, and just listening to a sound field on it, it was really hard to tell the difference for me. When we started A-Bing them, then you could start to tell there was some differences, and I think we all kind of thought that maybe the difference there was just in the age of the woofers.
Yeah.
Because these sound a little bit more present to me.
Mm-hmm.
They have a little bit more high end or something, just a touch. And these sound a little bit. The NS-10 sounded a little bit duller.
Yeah,
but it was. I thought it was really close, and I was pleasantly surprised. I would have absolutely no problem using CLA-10s. It does exactly what I mean. I've heard NS-10s that sound terrible. There's a lot of variance because they've been making them for so long in the age of the woofers and stuff. But I think that it is definitely good enough for me.
Yeah, and I'll just go into mine really quick.
Yeah.
So I was really hoping my NS-10s would sound better than the CLA-10s, but I think it is just the age of the cones, but I think they're exactly the same thing, except for the inputs on the back.
Yeah.
But in positive news, Avantone makes new woofers that I can just throw in there.
True.
Yeah.
And get the same sound. So now I know
they also make the crossover too.
Right. So now I know that I can get like replacement parts for my NS-10s if I need to.
Yeah. You could literally replace all of the guts of this thing, and so it's just a box.
Right.
With what's in here.
Right. And I like vintage stuff. I like to see Yamaha on there. I don't need Chris Lord-Alge's autograph looking at me all the time. So like, that's my taste. But yeah.
It's these have been around. It's kind of like your Yamaha PM1000, where it's like, yeah, you want that because of what it is.
Yeah, the history.
So a lot of people like it. I like the NS-10s because of what they are. Yeah. I don't have too much to add about the sound. I agree with you guys completely. I think the CLA-10s sounded a little more like new. Like they were new, a little more bright, a little more clear and like crisper, but just barely.
Yeah.
And I think there was, either more dull is the word, or a descriptive, or like, I don't know, just not as bright. Yeah. But I think, again, there's some variables for that we don't exactly know. But I still think it's still in this circle of getting the job done.
They're so close.
Yeah. And what you're using these for are reference monitors to mix. Not many people are using it to listen to music.
I know other engineers who actually do.
Yep, me too.
But that's they're supposed to be they're a tool.
Yeah.
And I think these do the same thing. It's the same tool.
And the great thing about the Avantone ones is that they have new parts. They have a warranty.
Yeah.
And
you can buy them for $699.
Yeah, that's like the same price.
To get a really nice set of NS-10s is at least $1,000 used. So I would go with this all day long over $1,000 pair of NS-10s.
Yeah, with brand new cones. And,
I would totally go this way. They also, which we are getting in stock really soon, they also have powered versions of this too, which is interesting. That'll be the next comparison video. Let's compare this with the powered version.
I'm really curious about that because the reason the NS-10 sounds the way it does is because of the stuff inside of the box. The way it resonates.
Right.
If they throw an amp in there, it's going to be different. But I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe they put the amp so that it extrudes from the back. I don't know. We'll have to see.
We put up a reference microphone, and we aimed it right at the same spot for both speakers, and we captured in StudioOne. We brought it up. The frequency response, right?
Yeah.
We use a PreSonus PRM1 reference microphone
and
to analyze it.
And I'll be putting that up here in the video just so you guys can see literally what it was. And they're very, very close.
Yeah.
There's a couple spots where there's difference in it,
and that's probably what we were hearing.
Yeah.
But they're I think they're very close.
I think it's an exact copy, just with new parts.
Little one's whiter, one's a little more yellow.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Vintage.
when we did this video, I didn't go out and research what other people had done.
Yeah.
I'm sure other people have done something like this probably. So I didn't have any sort of expectation going into this that it was going to be one thing or the other. But my natural bias was that it was not going to be this close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was impressed.
Me too. So let us know what you guys think. If you have used both of them, let us know what you think about the difference, or if they're very, very similar, like we have deduced here. But leave a comment. Let us know if you think we're right, if we're wrong, if you plan on getting a pair of CLA-10s, or if you're looking forward to the powered version. Let us know. Like and subscribe to this video to see more content like this. Click the link below to sign up for our giveaways. We have the Aston Origin right now for our Q1 giveaway. And if you sign up, you'll be eligible to win every giveaway we have in the future. So we'll see you on the drum next time, guys. Thanks. All right, so the Yamaha NS-10. Quickly, give me the backstory.
Wait, whoa! Are we recording right now?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I'm over here going. Okay.
Yeah. Stay tuned for bloopers at the end, please.
Yeah. We are ready over here.
Sorry.
Oh, you did it again. You're hitting me right in the funny thing.
Nice.
Right in the funny.
So
button.
scientific. Okay, let's do this quick.
Oh yeah.
Is that the right time?
Yeah, pretty sure.
11:16.
Yep. Okay, let's go.
Welcome to Unfiltered Pixel Pro Audio's weekly show. Today we have done something.
There's 30 seconds gone. No pressure.
Welcome to Unfiltered Pixel Pro Audio's weekly show. I'm Tay. This is David. That's Jay, and we have plugged up.
I almost started laughing at the beginning because I thought of today we are plugged up. Speak for yourself.